Hi everyone, welcome back to Mechatronics Lab. Today we'll perform experiment number 3 in part B, that is devise a timing circuit for automatic switch on and switch off. In the previous class we have devised this timing circuit to switch on a output and after 20 seconds it has to be off. In this class it has to be switch on and off, so on automatically it has to be continuous. So for some time it has to be on, off, or sometime it has to be off, then it has to be on automatically, and like this it has to be continuous. That circuit we have to design. In this class first we will see what is the objective of this experiment, then we will see what is theory behind this experiment, then we have to construct the ladder diagram and what are the elements we are used and how they work, and then we will see procedure to construct this ladder diagram in programming software and how to download it into the PLC and how to test in PLC by connecting external outputs. Then I will show how to download this one and how to simulate in PLC. Finally, we will end with result. First, we will see objective of this experiment. This experiment objective is to devise a timing circuit that will switch on 10 seconds and off 20 seconds and so on. Means here we are using electric bulb to demonstrate. That bulb has to be switched on for 10 seconds and then after 10 seconds it has to be off for 20 seconds, then again it has to be switched on for 10 seconds, again it is off for 20 seconds. Like this it has to be continuous automatically until unless you have to switch off the PLC. That is the objective. To suit this objective you have to build a ladder diagram. Before building a ladder diagram before that you have to see some theory about this one. I already told you this experiment is to test the automatic timing circuit. When you download this logic program to PLC, the PLC automatically switch on. We are not adding any input button to switch on the output. The PLC automatically switch on a output for 10 seconds and switch it off the bulb for next 20 seconds, and this will continue until you switch off PLC or download any other program to PLC. And here we are using for demonstrating this problem we are using one electric bulb is used as an output, and the elements used to construct the elements ladder diagram are NO contacts and coil and one timer reset instructions and two timer on delay. Before going to ladder diagram, we will see what is reset instruction. We know what is the purpose of timer, what is the purpose of NO switches and coil. What is the reset instruction? Why it is used for? The reset command, that abbreviation is RES, can be used to reset timer on RTO, CTU and CTD. Means TON means timer on delay, RTO means retentive timer, CTU means counter up and CTD means counter down. This reset command is used to reset the timer or counters when the address of the reset commander is same as the one of the timer. Which address we are giving in the reset, that address timer or counter will be reset, and this reset command is an output instruction which when run conditions are true resets all accumulated values to 0. This will reset to all accumulated value of that particular timer or counter to 0. And this for timers, the done bit, timer timing bit and enable bit are reset when the reset command is applied. It is not only reset the accumulated value to 0, it will also reset the done and TT and enable bit when it is activated. And the RES instruction cannot be used with timer of delay. It is very important. It can be only used with TON or counter up or counter down or with RTO, but it can't be used with timer off timer or off delay of timer, that is TOF. And this is the ladder diagram for achieve that objective. Here we are we are not connected any input buttons, directly we are connecting to a timer. Here we are using two timers, that is 0 and 1. The first timer is to switch on the electric for preset time, that is 10 seconds. The second timer is used to switch off for 20 seconds. Then reset command is used to reset the timer, that is first timer, and again it will start switch on the electric bulb. See how it will work. First, when you switch on the PLC, the timer starts, counts begins. Because we are using TT bit, it will start begins when it is false. When it is start begins, the electric bulb is switch on. Once the accumulated value reaches to 10 seconds, then this timer is, here we are using done bit, it will goes to true, then it will activate the timer 2 and the electric bulb will be switched off. Because here we are using TT bit, it will true until the accumulated value is equal to preset value. Once it has reaches the 20 seconds, this input button will be activated because we are using done bit, and it will reset the first timer and again the reset the accumulated value to 0 and done bit, enable bit, everything is 0 and it will start fresh. Again it will switch on electric bulb and the process continues until we have to download the new program or switch off the PLC. The procedure to download this program or construct this program is as follows. First, you have to prepare a general description of automized process to operate. You have to description, you have to write what is the process and how to automate. Then you have to identify the hardware requirements. Then you have to create a ladder diagram. Then the created ladder diagram has to enter into the programming device, that is PC, using RSLogix 500 software. This can be opened by double clicking on this icon. And next you have to confirm input output addresses by giving a proper input and output address to the input and output components and timer components. Then you have to verify, and if necessary you have to troubleshoot the entire program if there is an error. And then you have to save the program in a specified location, and then you have to download this program. You have to configure the PLC into the software using RSLinx software, and then wire all input and output connections. And after wiring all input output connection, you have to download the program to PLC. Then you have to check the desired outputs by giving a required inputs. Next, I will show how to create this ladder diagram in RSLogix 500, and then how to configure the PLC into the programming device, then how to download this program into the PLC, and then how to test it in PLC. First, I will show how to construct this program in ladder program RSLogix 500. For that, you have to open a RSLogix 500 software by clicking on this icon. The RSLogix 500 shutter will be open. Maximize it, go to file, create a new one, and select a MicroLogix 1000 here and click on OK. By default it will open with the end rung. Now you have to add rungs first. To add rungs, go to user and click on new rung and add how many rungs you required here based on the program. Here we required 4 rungs. I have added 4 rungs. Then first come to first rung. Then you have to, in first rung we have a timer to start a or to switch on a electric bulb. For that you have to add a timer. Go to timer and counter. Click on TON. It will add it. Give the timer name, that is first this is T4 colon 0. Then go to time base, it default 1, enter preset, it has 10 seconds because the bulb will be switched on for 10 seconds. Click on OK. Then go to second run. Here you have to add one open contact in user. Click on examine if closed button. You give the address of this timer. This will true when the timer activates. That's why we are giving address of timer, that is T4 colon 0 / we have to use TT bit here because up to 10 seconds the output should be on. That's why when timer starts it is true, then timer starts counting, the output is on. Next you have to add output coil. You have to give the address, that is O:0.0 slash, we are adding 1/0th bit, and this is electric bulb. Click on OK. This is added. Next, now it is constructed to switch on a bulb. Next you have to switch it off for next 20 seconds. For that you have to add here one more contact in a third rung. Click on contact, give the address of T4:0/DN, because this rung should be activated when the accumulated time reaches 10 seconds, because after 10 seconds this should be off, that's why. Then add one more timer and delay. So type T4:1 T4:1, type it 20 seconds. Okay. Now next we have to add one more open contact to reset the timer. This ring is for on the, this first and second ring is for to switch on the electric bulb for 10 seconds. Next third ring is for to switch it off for 20 seconds. Then fourth ring is for to reset the timer, first timer. So that add open contact, go to user, add open contact, type it T4:1/DN, and you have to add timer reset, that is RES in timer menu. Click on this run, select delete, click on RES. Here you have to give the which timer you have to reset, T4:0. This way. Once after completing this program, you have to verify to check the error. Now it has been verified. Once after verify, you have to save file, save, select the path and type the file name, that is experiment number 3, and click on save. Once after creating this one, you have to download into the PLC and you have to test. I will explain once again how it will work. When I switch on downloading of this program into the PLC, automatically the PLC switch on a electric bulb until the accumulated time reaches preset value, that is 10 seconds. Once after it reaches 10 seconds, the bulb will be switch off automatically for next 20 seconds. Once after this accumulated time reaches 20 seconds, the timer 1, that is first timer, is reset to 0, and it again starts the process, and this process will continues until we have to switch off the PLC or download other program into the PLC. Next we'll show you how to configure the program. First you have to configure the PLC. For configuration, the PLC should be connected into the programming device through RS-232 cable, and then switch it on. It will, power switch will be turned into green. Once switching on the PLC, go to RS links in the programming device, configure the driver. For configuration, click on configure drivers. Select a driver type, that is RS-232 devices. Click on add new. Automatically it will list a driver. Select one and click on OK. Select the port which is connected to a PLC device, RS-232 cable, that is here COM port 1. Select one and remaining field should be unchanged. Then click on auto configure to check. It will check the connections and it will give successful. Once it will give successful means it has been configured. Then click on OK. See, the driver has been added. The status is showing running, means it is configured successfully. Click close. Then we'll see go to communication, click on RSO. We can see the system and PLC has been configured here under this driver. Then you have to download this program to check it. For downloading, go to communication port, click on download. OK. It will ask for downloading program, click on yes. Then it will ask for remote run mode, click on yes. It is downloading the program. Once after downloading, the status has been changed from offline to remote run. Then it will ask for run mode, click on yes. Then it will ask for do you want to go online, yes. Then now it has been downloaded. Once it has been downloaded, the bulb output will be switched on automatically. See, already it is switched on for 10 seconds. Now it is on off for 20 seconds. Here you see the timing is counting. Once it reaches 20 seconds, again it will on, then it will switch it off for it. Here the bulb will on for 10 seconds. You observe here. Now it is on. See here the green button is showing. Once after reaches 10 seconds, it will off automatically and remains off for 20 seconds. Again it will reset the timer and it will on for 10 seconds. See, now it is on for 10 seconds. Automatically it will switch on for 10 seconds. Then it will off for 20 seconds. Then again it will on and off. It will continue for so unless you have to switch it off the PLC or another program has to be downloaded into the PLC. This is the automatic. Means this will give how to automate the process without intervening anything. See here, now it is off for 20 seconds. Again it will on for 10 seconds. Then after 10 seconds it will switch off and switch on. See, now off. After 20 seconds automatically it will switch on, switch off. Okay, like this it will process will be continued until you have to switch off a PLC or you have to download another program. Thank you. Next we will see the result. The result is the above timing circuit, that is which is constructed using 2 timers and 1 timer reset command to automate the process is constructed successfully and result is verified using a PLC. The result is as shown below. The electric will switch on for 10 seconds and then it will switch off the bulb for next 20 seconds automatically, and this operation will continue until you have to switch off the PLC or download the another program into the PLC. This is the result what we are obtained after verified the ladder diagram in PLC. Thank you.